Vocal, charismatic, and extravagant are just a few words to describe personal energy number 7. Are you supported by the energies that bring health, wealth, and happiness in 2023? Or do you need to adjust a few things to fully let abundance and success flow in? My name's Jeanette Zizikowski, your go-to Feng Shui consultant. Let's go get you some answers. Your personal energy number, or maybe you've heard it referred to as your Ming Gua or your KUA number, reveals so much about you. Are you looking to improve your relationships this year, your health, or maybe get a new job? Well, knowing where your personal energy number is within the directions of this year and what energies it's mixing with helps you know what to focus on, what to nurture, and how to have the best year yet. Knowing where your personal energy number is gives you guidance on how to move forward so you have an efficient, positive, and joyful year. But first, to get guidance from your personal energy number, you have to know what your personal energy number is. That's why I created the easiest cheat sheet on the planet for you to figure it out. There is a link in the description of this video. Go to that link, click the link, enter a little bit of information on this PDF, look for your birthday. Next to your birthday, boom, there will be your personal energy number. Also, if you have discovered your personal energy number before and downloaded the cool guide that comes with it, it tells you all about your elements, your lucky directions, your numbers, and characteristics that go with your number. If you've downloaded this guide before, I would recommend re-downloading it because I've gone through and updated all of the personal energy numbers, adding even more useful information to help you with your energy and your Feng Shui. This cheat sheet is particularly helpful for people born in the January and February birth months because every year Chinese New Year falls on a different day. So sometimes your birthday, if you're late in January, is lumped in with the year before. So doing the traditional calculation that I'm about to go into doesn't always work for January, February birthdays. So just go check out the link in the description of this video. For everybody else, we're on a roll, so I'm gonna show you a quick way to calculate it. Take your birth year, let's take 1987 for example, and you add the total of those numbers. 1 plus 9, 8 plus 7, 10, 15. 1 and 0 reduces to 1, 15 reduces to 6, 1 plus 6 is 7. Now listen up. If you are a male, you subtract that final number, 7 from our example, from the number 11, only if you are a man. So 11 minus 7 equals 4. If you are female and your number reduced to 7, then you add 4. 7 plus 4 equals 11. 11 reduces to 2. So if you are a male, your personal energy number in this case was 4, and if you are female, your personal energy case in this number was 2. Again, this works for everybody past those February birthdays. If you're a January or February birthday, just go check out my cheat sheet. Second note, if you are female and your birth year reduces to 5, you are actually an 8. If you are a male and your number reduces to a 5, your number is actually a 2. Now that you have your personal energy number. Personal energy number 7s, you are up today, and don't tell the other personal energy numbers, but you have one of the best charts this year. Like this video if you're ready to hear more. 7s, I'm excited for you this year. I don't remember last year's, well, I don't think I did one for 2022. I don't remember 2021, but if it was a more difficult one, this is going to be a pleasant change and pleasant upgrade. Firstly, I have notes over here. So for all of these videos, I really look at different charts and I sit with the information and I take notes. I don't just turn on film and then the downloads come. I really study this stuff, and if I do have more insights as I'm reading it and as I'm looking at the charts, I'll let you know, but here is the download and why I'm looking back and forth. Firstly, you have a combination of 10 visiting your direction this year, which is fantastic for receiving money in non-traditional ways, like passively, potentially a bonus, potentially a raise, an inheritance, but money is definitely around you. It's definitely in your orbit and trying to come to you this year. And it's really ready to be made. Money doesn't just fall from the sky, but if you have been wanting a raise, good year to ask for it. If you have been wanting to start something on the side and earn more money on the side, great year to start it. The money is easily accessible. So during this rise and increase in money, you will want to remain level-headed. There is some conflict swirling around you. We have both metal energies around, but you do not have to engage, and I don't recommend that you do. This metal energy can be conflict, it can be arguments, but it can also be competition. One of the unconventional ways that money may represent itself to you is through some kind of legal conflict that turns out in your favor, but I don't want you to intentionally invite the conflict. It's going to probably show up pretty subtly. If things are going well, you probably won't even know that it's there. Don't engage. Stay in your high vibe on the other side and let people sort out their things. Let the other competition argue and do all that, and you just be you. Separate yourself from the nonsense. There's a whole other set of energies that are presenting you with new beginnings and new relationships, and that's the direction I want you to lean, and I think you should lean. So now you might ask, Jeanette, well, how do I control which end of the energy spectrum I receive? This positive money and new beginning side, or this more bumpy with arguments and conflict side? This comes down to how are you taking care of your own personal energy? Are you treating your body well? Are you treating yourself well? It's not necessarily the cheesy self-love, but it's self-love in the, are you eating right? Are you working out? Are you getting enough sleep and like giving yourself a break? Are you being proud of yourself and not putting so much pressure? Some of that conflict could be internal conflict, like pressure, perfectionism, gotta climb the ladder, gotta do the next thing. You don't need to put that pressure on yourself. For the best outcome, it's helpful to show up as your best. So eat well, drink your water, exercise, get a good amount of sleep. Those Snickers commercials, they were certainly onto something about hunger, right? All that they say, like, oh, people are cranky when they haven't eaten, eat a Snickers. I don't think we should be shoving Snickers down our face, but hunger is a real thing. If you're unhappy with you, if you don't believe you deserve blessings, or if you don't believe that you're worthy of a lot of money or a new relationship, it's not that it won't happen, but it'll take a longer time and it just won't come as effortlessly. Things happen all the time. You don't have to be perfect and you don't have to feel perfect for this to fall into your lap, but it certainly is attracted a little bit quicker when you don't have those limiting beliefs in the way. So to change those beliefs about you, to change the underlying system where you don't feel worthy about it, start doing things that help you feel worthy. And a lot of times the easiest way to get started is to start stacking wins. Now you can go real in deep with subconscious work, some RRT, some Manifestation Babes, some James Wedmore, some Ed Mylett, Tony Robbins, where they're really getting in that subconscious and rewiring it. But a simple place to start is just stacking wins and to build that confidence. Did you work out today? Check. Woo, that's a win. Did you drink water? Woo, that's a win. Did you eat a salad today? Check. Woo, that's a win. Stacking these wins helps you feel prouder of yourself, helps you feel more deserving, and that's what unlocks that flow of, yes, I'm ready to receive. I feel comfortable receiving that. When you start stacking the wins, putting in the work, you feel you can start reworking those beliefs. You are surrounded by prosperity as well as new beginnings. Have you been interested in dating or curious to date? There is definitely the potential to find a new relationship this year. The energy is totally in your favor to do so. And if you're already in a committed, happy relationship, use this energy to have some fun together. It's a fun energy that's mixing. It's new beginnings, it's some celebrations, it's a new start to something. And even if you're in a committed relationship, it can be a new perspective, a new lens on it. Because new beginnings don't always have to be from ground zero, from starting up. They don't have to always be starting over, but it can also be trying new things together. And actually, with that in mind, how do you meet people? So that's for the happy committed relationships. What about the new people or the single people looking for something new? How do you meet new people? You can try new things, put yourself in new situations, try new clubs, new bars. And by clubs, I mean like running club. I was a little confusing. Clubs and bars, activity clubs. There's definitely a fun, flirtatious energy around you, and I just love that for you this year. What's more exciting than a little bit of romance and all that money? What is more exciting than love and romance throughout the year? If you do feel like you have these limiting beliefs standing in the way, cut them out early. Now you know what energy is around, and it's motivating to say, well, then this is the year I'm going to work on that personal development and these limiting beliefs so that I have access to everything around me. And even if you don't perfect it, you are worthy of all of the love and money that you desire regardless. Now that you know what energy is coming in and supporting your personal energy number this year, it's time to look at the 2023 energy coming into your space and how to optimize it using Feng Shui. I created a video for you. I'll see you there.